Okay, I'm going to show you how you should do your homework if you've never done this before. This is a notebook. It doesn't look like my composition notebook, but a lot of you have these. So your name should be on the front of your notebook, and you can title your homework. Always have a title, because this is what we check for the first thing. So you can say Algebra 1 homework, Algebra 1 homework 1.1, and then you can put today's date on here. Your homework's gonna kind of look like this. It's gonna say a problem set, and you see this on your computer. You don't necessarily print this out unless you want to print it out before you go home, but almost always your homework is going to be on your computer as a PDF. So what you do is notice that there's maybe 16 problems for your homework tonight, and we're gonna start writing them here. So the first problem says write an equivalent expression by combining like terms, verify equivalence by evaluating each for the given values. A is equal to this, B is equal to this, and C is equal to this. So maybe I write on here that A is equal to 2. This is just information, important information for my homework that I'm going to use. Then I'm going to label this here. You can either put a 1 and a dot, 1 in a circle, 1 in a parentheses, but you're going to label your first problem, 3a plus 5a. Also, I'm using a pen, but you can use a pencil if you want. This is just so you can see it on the camera. We need to combine. We're going to combine like terms. So I'm going to combine this. I'm going to get, there's multiple ways you can do this. You can either jump 8a, or you can factor out an a and then evaluate it. But now you want to know if this is true. So what you do is you write 3a plus 5a, and you have 8a. So you're wondering if this is true. And just like in class what we did, for a I'm going to plug in 2. So I'm going to write 3 parentheses plus 5 parentheses. That's a 2. That's a 2. And this for 8a, it's going to be a with the parentheses, 2. So you want to see if these are the same in your notebook. So you have 6 plus 10, which is 16, and then this is 16. So I like to put a little check. But that's how you do problem 1. When you get down the page and you keep working, what I like to do is have half of my paper folded so I can use half of my paper for more work right here. Whoops, half of my paper for more work right here. That way it's really neat. It just goes this way and this way. Now, what do you do if you make a mistake? So say I do number 2 and I do 8b minus 4b. And I accidentally wrote that this was 32b. And then I'm checking. So 8b minus 4b and 32b. So then I'm going to do, this is 8 minus 4. This is me verifying. I'm going to plug in my 5 because that's what it says up here. Plug in my 5 and I get, what is this, 40 minus 20, which is 20. And then over here, I get 32 times 5, which is 160? Sure. And I go, oh no, they're not the same. And I'm like, I made a mistake. Do I go back and erase it? No, I'm not going to erase it. I'm going to correct my error. So my error was up here. It's 4b. And then I just cross it off and I just write 4b and I continue my work here. It's okay if I see this on your paper. It's okay if you cross out mistakes and just keep going with your correct work. That's fine. So when you're done with it, this stays in your notebook. It stays in your notebook. You don't have to rip it out tomorrow. I'm just going to come by and stamp or check that you did this. And this works for both Miss Liquez's class or Miss Shee's class. Bye.